Do I look swollen? I just noticed. Once again, I'm like the only one awake. Even though I had my wisdom teeth removed this morning, I had to come back here. Hello, this is my third vlog. Once again, it is after midnight. I just like doing this at this ungodly hour, even though everyone else is sleeping. Actually, like, I had my wisdom teeth pulled out 12 hours ago, a dozen hours ago. But yeah, I really just made this video to tell people that it's not as scary as it seems. You're drugged for like 5 minutes, and then you get home and it's not as bad. I told the oral surgeon before the surgery about this dream I had 2 days ago. It was, like, that I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled out, but for some reason I was in a castle, and then we go to the room, and the nurse gives me this weird gray chewable anesthesia, and I'm waiting for it to work, and I'm waiting to fall asleep, and I wasn't falling asleep, and she's getting ready to start, and I'm like, oh my god, you can't start yet, and I was like freaking out, but it was just a dream. The real thing, when just I sprayed my arm, and he was like, tell me when it's really cold, and naturally I wait for it to be so cold that it hurts and it feels like needles, so that when he puts the actual needle in, I couldn't really feel it, and then I was like, oh, this is uncomfortable. He was like, what's the matter? And I'm like, I just hate needles a lot, but I could like feel myself dozing off almost instantly when they first gave me the anesthesia, and then I fell asleep, and I was really afraid. In addition to being irrationally afraid of needles, I was also irrationally afraid that I would either not wake up from the anesthesia like Elizabeth Short does, the Black Dahlia on American Horror Story, or that I would wake up during it and like be in all this pain, and I do not want to be around for that. But these are irrational fears that I'm sure do not happen to people, and everything went perfectly fine, as I have said like 4 times because I'm really redundant. I, for some reason, decided to look it up on YouTube, and for some reason, I don't like blood. I don't know why I watch American Horror Story because it scares me, and I don't know why I clicked to watch the video, but I clicked to watch this video of like the surgery of getting wisdom teeth removed, and it asked if I was 18, and I said yes because I am over 18, and like I watched the first 5 seconds of it because during the video I was pretty much like, I don't know why I'm watching it. I don't know why I'm watching it. Why did I click on this? Oh. Earlier today, I was done with the surgery and I was in the recovery room. I don't remember how I got to the recovery room. They told me that I was going to be walked there and I wouldn't remember it, and they are right. But I sent my friend a text. No, my dad told me I don't have any videos because he's nice and didn't record me while I was semi-drugged, still drugged, for a while. But he told me that he couldn't understand a thing I said, and he felt really bad about it. And he told me, though, he did understand that the first thing I did was ask for my phone when I saw him, I guess. And then I ended up texting my friend who's actually getting her wisdom teeth out, like, tomorrow, or technically today, but technically the day after me. So the text that I sent her today, like, right after getting my teeth removed was, I think I'm still on something, but it went well, I think. I feel weird, like I dozed off, and my worst fears were about were nothing. I'll text you when I'm less high. And then I texted her 2 hours later, telling her what I'm about to tell you, that the surgery was really fast. I don't remember it. The part that I was really afraid of, like waking up during or not waking up from, went perfectly fine. Like, perfectly fine. But yeah, once you take the gauze out and you let yourself eat and you take lots of pain meds and then the numbing goes down, my bottom lip and my chin was kind of numb and awkward for the first like 6 hours that I was home, but now it's like fine. I was semi-unprepared for how obnoxious it is to have gauze in your mouth. It's disgusting, and I forgot how disgusting it is. So yeah, that part was gross. My dad was telling me at like 1:40, less than an hour after I finished the surgery, he told me that I had to have pain medication, but I can't have pain medication on an empty stomach, so I have to have some soup, but I have to take my gauze out to have soup, and it was just disgusting, because I had to communicate for the first hour and a half or so using like a pad and pencil. That part was kind of annoying. But after I was able to talk again, things pretty much got better from there. The top of my mouth was like better after the surgery. I think that's because those 2 top wisdom teeth were already kind of half grown in, so they were probably easier to take out. And I only got stitches on one of them. I think it was this one. So that surprised me. I had my dad make me pancakes for dinner. So cause they tell you that you're supposed to have like soft liquidy foods like soup, and I had the noodles. I cut the wontons from the wonton soup into really tiny pieces. I had 2 bowls of soup today. Not surprised, cause I love soup. I can have yogurt, and I think I can have cottage cheese, I can have jello, I can have pudding. I had ice cream today too after I finished my first bowl of soup. That was delicious. I kind of want to go to Cold Stone and get birthday cake, not birthday cake remix, I can't get that with all the brownie. I want to get cake batter ice cream. I think that's a good idea. It's only been 12 hours since the surgery, and I can already talk like this, and I was able to like sit up and get myself ice packs like a lot. So everyone handles it differently. Oh, and I ended up watching the 2003 movie version of Peter Pan. I thought that Captain Hook slash Mr. Darling looked familiar, and then I looked it up on IMDb, and it turns out that Captain Hook slash Mr. Darling is played by Jason Isaacs, who is Mr. Lucius Malfoy. I probably pronounced his name wrong, but that was still really exciting that Wendy, Michael, and John's father is the same guy as Malfoy's dad. Woo! Harry Potter connections. Not the best day, but not the worst. Actually, it might have been the worst, but it got better. It always does. So I'm gonna go start reading Divergent now. Have a good night. It's almost pathetic that all of my videos end in have a good night or some version of that. Thank you for watching. I hope if you're getting wisdom teeth out that everything goes smoothly. Good luck. And eat lots of ice cream because it's awesomely awesome.